Untitled Game Time!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of DGT Live! Coming at you, episode 139.
Nine.
I'm Leo along with
Francisco!
Rick. Couldn't be here today once again. Taking care of business.
I
but
guess.
we're moving on, folks.
I'm not buying that
Today
anymore, Leo.
is Cyber
Monday.
Cyber Monday.
How was your Black Friday, speaking of?
Black Friday was... I enjoy it, but it was rather uneventful,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Oh, sorry. We're having a little bit of...
What
Sorry.
are you doing, young man?
checking out our audio levels, making sure that everything's copacetic. Good to
Audio
go.
levels.
'Cause I'm not too sure that this is actually working, but okay. As long
You're
as you
not
can
too
hear
sure?
us, I think you can.
Are you sure about that?
I think the audio is coming straight from the comm link, but
Are you sure about that?
yeah. Actually,
Okay.
let me do something. You keep going.
I can tell you right now, it sounds like it's picking up the camera
Yep.
volume as opposed to the volume here on our microphones.
Yep.
Our nice volume.
Yep. So now we're gonna do this instead, Leo, because this is what we're supposed to do from the beginning.
That's a first.
Let me tell you about my Black Friday.
That should do it.
That should do it.
That should do it.
That should do it.
Now we have audio from the mic.
I trust you, Francisco.
Yep. Should be.
So anyways, Cyber Monday. What are you doing?
I'm just checking out to see if my... See, this is live, folks. This is one thing you have to understand about this show right now. It's happening as we speak. And yeah. Let's see. Much better. Much better. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas now.
If you're watching at home, let us know if there are any other technical difficulties besides this one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. AJ Bishop's watching. Erica is watching. What's up? What's up, girl? Hope you get better.
Girl, what's up? What's up with that? Girl. That was like late 80s,
AJ
early
Bishop
90s.
got himself a
Pretty-
PlayStation 4 with
Yeah!
the Spider-Man bundle
With the Spider-Man, the spider. The spider.
for Black Friday. You know what? I'm looking forward to playing that game.
Yeah.
But
Spider-Man?
not yet.
Not yet.
Right. I'm still in Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right, cool.
And that game is so much better than I was expecting it to be. So much better.
You think
I
so?
thought it was going to be great. I thought I'd probably play maybe 40 to 60 hours into it, get
All right.
tired, and then just set it down, never play it again.
All right.
But I think I'm about 60 into it. And I still feel like I haven't even gone through half of the map.
Okay.
So, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2. If you haven't played it, go out, buy it, play it. It's worth the $60.
Sweet.
Yeah, and if you can get it on sale, even better.
Even better.
Yeah, but I love that game. And you know what? And this is just me personally.
Hmm?
I've been itching to get back into Horizon Zero Dawn again.
Really?
Yeah.
Never played that game.
I
have it.
I want to
It's still
play that
sealed.
again. It's such a great game. Great with the capital GREAT.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. How was your Thanksgiving and Black Friday
What
and
did I
Cyber Monday?
Well, I did all my shopping online. Black
Uh-huh.
Friday is dead to me. I mean, the only way that you're gonna get good deals, doorbusters, is especially if you go there during Thanksgiving Day, which usually
yeah.
starts around noon, 2 o'clock in some instances, and there's already a big line of people waiting. Because as soon as they open the doors, they go in, they grab whatever they see on their path, and they usually have like, I don't know, let's say like maybe a 10% of all those things that they're announcing. I'm thinking they don't have big quantities. So that's why they're called doorbusters. Once they're
Yeah.
gone, they're gone.
You know what I thought was a sham?
What was a sham?
I was, as you know, I was looking for a luggage set at Target,
right.
and I went in there and I and it's one thing to know that things are gone, like sold out,
Right.
but it's another thing to realize that they only had like 2 in stock in the whole store of something that was on the front page of their ad.
All right.
And or not necessarily in the front page, but just like featured, you know, in their ad as a doorbuster. And yeah, like when we were at Target shopping for that or looking for it, I realized there were only 2 empty spots
Okay.
in the luggage department. And reading the barcode, it was only one of those spots was for that particular
Just the
doorbuster.
one, exactly.
Yeah, so
that's it.
That tells you, or that told me, through some shrewd detective work, that they probably had only 1 or 2 in stock for the whole store, which is
Exactly.
You know,
But that's to cover their legal basis as well, is so that nobody comes and says like, you know what, you place a false advertising. No, we had one. As long as they have the one, that's it. They're covered.
I suppose so.
So that's why online. Because yes, there's also a limited quantity online as well. But if you know where to look, slickdeals.com or .net, and they tell you right away in your alerts that a certain item that you're looking for, as soon as it goes on sale, it lets you know. Click on it, PayPal it, MasterCard, Visa it, it's yours.
Yeah.
And then you just have to wait for it. In fact, all the purchases I made on Thursday, I already got 3 at my doorstep today. So that tells you.
Oh, boom.
Yeah.
Same here. Of course, there were small purchases, but still.
So we still went, you know, because it's kind of like a little tradition we have, like where we just go to check it out. If we find something else on the way, you know, better.
Plus,
But
there's always something interesting that happens.
oh yeah,
You know,
did
at those
did
hours.
anything happen? Not this time.
Pretty much, you were pretty interesting because you were vlogging the whole thing for your other channel.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty interesting,
Yeah.
and just people's reactions to you.
Whoa, he's vlogging.
What? Yeah. Like I remember.
Shout outs. Like they
I
did that
remember
a
there
lot.
were some workers there, and they were saying like, "Oh, you can come in, cut through cut through this tape to get to the line
Yeah.
to check out."
Right.
And you were still vlogging, so you just walk
Yeah.
right past them. I stopped to go actually go
Right.
make my purchase, and as I'm walking past those 2 young ladies, I say, "Oh, thank you," and I just hear them say like, "The other guy went all the way around. He just wants to be famous or something on the internet," and
But
and,
see-
and I'm just looking at them like I'm right here. I'm this guy's buddy, you know,
but that's the thing. It doesn't matter. I don't really care about what they say,
Yeah.
but that's the thing with this generation, Leo. And I'm not saying that I'm ancient or older, but all this younger generation, I don't want to say millennials because there's a younger generation that's coming that I don't even think has a name yet. But they all think that just because you want to put a video on YouTube or out there on the internet, that your goal is to become famous.
Yeah.
That's what they think. And I don't need to be famous. I'm earning money just for a few views, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't want to be famous. Hey, it's paying the bills. It's helping to pay the bills. So
there you have it.
yeah, it's not about being famous.
Rick's watching us, and
and yeah, what's up,
we
Rick?
have a Rick story for this Black Friday. We all, you know, like Francisco said.
Oh, you're going to say that?
We,
You're going to share that?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We all have a little.
Sorry, Rick. I tried to tell him no, but
it's okay. It's okay.
Alright.
I'm calling you out, Rick.
all right.
Last time you eat Maruchan, huh? Anyways, no, yeah, it's a little tradition. We all kind of chill together, go shopping, spend the night together. But he couldn't make it. Why? Because he was at home being a responsible father.
Was he? That's what he told us.
Yeah. Anyway,
We got you.
no, but yeah, Rick unfortunately this year couldn't make it with us, so more power to him.
It was lame anyway.
Yeah,
Last year there was at least more store open till like 2 or 3 in the morning, but this year midnight, 1 o'clock, that was it.
Yeah, they all
Which
shut down.
I wish they would stop doing that on Thanksgiving Day though, man. They should go to Black Friday on a Friday, but that's just me.
My personal opinion is similar. It's just they should completely shut down
On Thursday, yeah.
any retail store that's
You can open at midnight on Thursday
Any
night.
store that's not selling any kind of food product,
Yeah.
or like grocery stores, and grocery stores, I can understand why they remain open on Thanksgiving. But anything else, just give them the day off.
Yeah, dude.
Give your employees a day off.
Like, you're not making any profit. Like, okay, this is the biggest thing. Apparently, the whole, Black Friday is because that's when retailers go on the black from
Right.
being on the red all year long. Supposedly,
Right.
they're not making their profits, but that's a sham. They always make profits. There's days where they may not be able to, accomplish the profits that they were set out to do from last year. Because I work retail, so I know how that works. But then the next day, you get double. So it compensates. No retailer is ever on the red like they claim to be.
Right. Maybe
and
the
if you
small
notice,
ones, the mom and pop shops.
and I
but-
will give you a secret. Every retailer, every store, and you can write this down. If you go on certain weeks, there's certain items on sale. Like this week, we have, I don't know, like a 6-pack of Coke for like 50 cents, whatever, It's like, oh, we gotta go and get it, right? That's your mentality. But if you wait 2 to 3 weeks after that, it comes back at the same price. It's like a rotation.
Yeah.
And people don't notice that because, oh, it's on sale. Let's go grab it. The thing with retailers, I don't know if you read the MSRP. When you see the little product, there's little letters that says MSRP and then like $59.99 or whatever. That's the retail price. The what they suggest, to sell it at.
Yeah. Well, that stands for manufacturer suggested retail price.
Exactly. So every manufacturer, when they send their product to the stores, to regular retailers, they get it for a certain price that's usually 70% lower than what they sell it for. So they're always making a profit. So this Black Friday thing, it's nothing but a sham. They are not making any losses. They're not losing any money because all that price, they already paid it and they already made at least 10% profit when they sold it. So don't buy into it. That's just my 2
one
cents.
thing I noticed that was a little off this year from typical Black Friday shopping is that a lot of the Thursday deals, the supposedly doorbuster type deals that you can get Thursdays online,
Right.
were available on Wednesday night.
Yeah. I saw that too.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Yep.
That's so weird. So I had
They're
done
trying to,
done some of the key Black Friday shopping by Wednesday night. So yeah, I mean that was kind of something new and unexpected this year. Next year I'm hoping that they'll have Black Friday on Halloween night.
it's getting earlier and earlier every year. But yeah, dude, I know. I saw the news as well too. Like, I think there was also a shooting down in Alabama somewhere.
Oh, they were gonna shoot anyway.
Yeah, and
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Somewhere in the Midwest. I can't
I shouldn't
remember
joke around
exactly
about that.
where. But they still had that mob mentality. And I'm thinking this is like small towns where like they open the doors and everybody's fighting and, trampling over people. That still happens, dude. I thought we were done with that.
A friend of mine posted a picture
that's
where
insane.
he drove by a store and it looked like it was cold, like one of those snowy states, and there was a line halfway around the store building.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've done that when I live in Minnesota.
Well,
I
we
did it
that
for the
here,
Wii.
even also for
Not in below zero temperature.
oh no. But we have gone to a snaking line around the store. Black Friday of 2008, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah, no,
Toys R Us, I'm
re-
looking at you.
Yeah, I remember I did that for the Wii, the original Wii.
Yeah.
I went to a Best Buy, stood in line, and they usually give you the ticket, but it took a while because I had been there since 7 in the morning, and they didn't give you the ticket until like 8:30.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Rick wants in on this action all of a sudden.
Noticing
You had the chance to be here,
You
Rick.
could be here.
He's
You're
saying-
part of this show. What the heck?
Rick's saying it's never going to stop because there will always be people willing to buy.
But yeah,
Then he also
that's the
says,
problem.
how about them mini arcades? And then he also says,
That was what I
make
want for
Black
Christmas."
Friday great again. And then finally,
It's not gonna happen.
notice me, senpai.
Yeah, he wants us to notice him, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have the decency to show
Hey,
up.
notice our messages to you when we're
Yeah.
asking
When
you,
we
like,
tell
come
you,
over,
come
be
over,
on the show.
buddy.
You could be
Yeah, right here.
Wait. Over here.
Yeah, formation.
Yeah. Formation. We gotta keep that. It's information.
Rule
But,
stands.
yeah.
Rule stands.
The rule stands.
Yeah, but yeah, I let me see what I got. I got the Dragon Ball Z game for the Switch, which we were going to play today.
Awesome.
But we have some technical difficulties and it didn't work this time. But
I
next week,
told you get this kind of splitter.
I had it
But,
last week, but I got greedy.
But for some reason, you ended up going with the 4K
Yeah.
splitter.
I mean, we can still play with the delay, you know. But no, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, next week we'll probably play it. What else did I get? Oh, I got LA Noire finally for $10. I pulled
Have
the
you
trigger.
ever played it before?
No, never.
Oh my god, I played probably 8 hours of that game for the PlayStation 3. And it was the year it came out. It was still
Right.
pretty darn new. And I really liked it. But then
It just got boring.
kind of
Yeah.
at one point
I've heard it gets tedious after a while.
the thing was though, I wouldn't say I got bored of it, but I stopped playing it and I just never felt the need to pick it up
To
again.
go back.
Like which is I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because I was enjoying myself playing it, but then I just didn't feel like playing it again.
All right, that's fair enough.
I don't know.
What else did I get? I got like a couple of PS4 games. Can't remember which ones, but I got me some Converse shoes.
Oh, that's cool.
Some Chucks.
Converse Chucks
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah, I got that, and
Did you get the old school ones or the
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
with like
high tops
with cushion inside?
no,
of them?
they're legit ones. Yeah, and actually, I was gonna get customized ones where you can get like all crazy colors you want.
Yeah.
You know, like different things. But that was like $20 extra. I'm like, nah, I'm good with reds.
If I'm gonna get customized Chucks, I'm gonna get some with like a Mario on one of them and a Luigi on the other.
Yeah, well,
or
yeah, that's a
some,
little-
you know,
yeah.
something like that, or Mario and Sonic.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, what else did I get? Some Christmas gifts, you know, Blu-rays, T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I will say that it was a good Black Friday-ish internet
it
sales
was
day.
like Cyber Wednesday for us.
Yep.
That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Detroit Become Human. I've been
Okay. I
wanting
heard
to
about
play
that
that
game,
game
yeah.
since back in April, I want to say, or March when it released. But God of War had just came out, so I was like, it's
I still have to play that.
either one or the other. And of course, God of War is has a special place in my heart as far as video games go. And I got that. But finally, I got Detroit Become Human, and I'm looking forward to someday playing it after
Someday.
my Red Dead Redemption 2 itch has been scratched. But yeah, I heard that game is really, really good.
I
Detroit
did
Become
start
Human.
playing
And you
Red-
know what the best part was? It was on sale, and I had $5 worth of Best Buy bucks. So-
Oh, speaking of that, Best Buy, Leo graciously bought me Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch and Rick. So we got Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And this is way before Black Friday. This was like a Tuesday sale even. And it was regular price. But because Leo has the, what's it called? Gamers Club Unlimited.
Oh yeah,
unlocked.
the GCU.
So you get 20% off everything related to video games. I used to have it, but that's because that's when I was collecting Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions because it applied to those. So I saved a lot of money back then. I got all the figures for like $3, $4 each, something like that. And then after that, I didn't get to renew it because then Amazon had a similar program with their Prime membership. And it was 20% every pre-order, not actual, you know, like buying games. But when you pre-order a game, you got 20% off. They no longer do that. Best Buy no longer has a GCU. How many months do you have left on that?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think February.
Okay, good. So then I can still get Super Smash Brothers through Leo.
We'll see. Hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed.
Because that's December 7, dude.
I
That's,
don't remember when
that's
it ends.
next week, isn't
Yeah.
it? December
Okay.
7. Oh, dude, I've been looking forward to that game. Did you know you can play 8 players at one time on this Smash Brothers game?
That sounds cool.
That sounds crazy good.
That sounds like it might be too much though.
Oh, dude, I was seeing people do like
We'll see.
gameplays, and it looks legit because it's just like a complete chaos on the screen.
Yeah.
But it's
But
still...
I would imagine it zooms out all
Yes.
the way on
Oh,
the
yeah.
stadium,
Yeah.
and they just become so minuscule in size.
And then they have the magnifying glass where like you're playing one-on-one if it's on your screen.
Yeah.
And the thing that the 8-player works, I think, is handheld mode. So if all 8 have their handheld, you only see yourself, you know, like the spot where you are at.
Oh, I see.
So that's what makes it
Kind of
cool.
like online multiplayer.
Yep.
So it's not local 8-player.
I don't know. I still need to do more research about that,
okay.
but it looks really good. And then they have the story mode, which in the Wii, they had the Space Emissary, I think it was called. Remember that? When all the characters have really cool cinematics and things like
I
that.
used to like that.
Okay.
I never beat it. I got like 80% into that campaign.
Either. Yeah.
I got 80% into that campaign and just didn't finish it off.
Yeah, I didn't either. I have to go back to that.
Yeah.
Because the Wii U version didn't have it. It didn't have a story mode. But this one will have a story mode. The only thing, though, I think it's very RPG-ish. It's not at all
Really?
like a platform. Like the way it works is like kind of like Mario Party. You know how it has the game board? Same way. Like you advance like that, and then you just do individual fights. You know, like one-on-one versus the computer.
Right.
And then, you know, 1 against 2, one against 3, like different, you know, stages. And then you keep going like that. I think that's how it is. I could be wrong, but that's what I've seen so far.
Right.
Either way, all the players, dude, all the characters, it's insane. The roster, it's massive.
I've seen a screenshot of the roster. There's got to be like
It's
40
every
characters?
single character from all the previous Smash,
Yeah.
plus new ones. So yeah,
What's the total count at?
I don't know. They're still
It looks like
revealing new
it's-
ones.
It looks like it's minimum 40.
They're
like
still revealing.
eyeballing it, you know.
I think yesterday they revealed Castlevania characters, Simon
really?
Belmont and Alucard.
I'm gonna find out right now. I'm
Yeah,
really curious
so-
about that one.
So I'm excited. What's it gonna be? $60, $70? I don't care because Leo has GCU and he's gonna hook it up. No, but I did pay the it wasn't $100. It was like $80 with a 20% off for the Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh my gosh.
How many?
76 characters.
There you go. You can. I don't think you'll ever play the same character twice. You know, like if you really want to play all of them.
Okay. 69 unique fighters.
Oh, and then trophies.
And then 7 echo fighters, which I don't know what that means.
That's probably a trophy. You know, like when they come and assist you, like you can.
Okay.
Okay. But still, it's a lot of characters.
Wow, 69 fighters.
So Ryu and Ken are in
69
there.
fighters. That's a lot of characters in the game.
And also the story mode, I think you can.
Nintendo released that revised Nintendo Switch. I want to buy a Switch now.
You want to switch now?
Yeah.
Have you been hearing everybody that's specialized in Nintendo or consoles in general, and they're all agreeing with what I told you, I think it was like 2 or 3 shows ago. It's going to be revised, but it's not going to be so modern or so hyped up that it won't be able to play, you know, the older games, or the other way around, that the old Switch will not be able to play
Newer
the same games. Exactly. So basically, whatever they do with it, it might be just a new design. It might be just a new, I don't know, Joy-Con style that's not so cramped in
Maybe
your
just
hands.
a different size
you know?
screen.
Maybe
Could just be
that.
that.
But as far
Yeah.
as the specs, I think it's going to be the same,
Right.
dude. So,
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
I'm willing to take that risk for newer
And
tech.
speaking of Nintendo, did you hear what Reggie Likes Anime or Films Anime said?
What did he say?
He said that there's not going to be a Nintendo 64 Classic.
Really?
That's what he said. Somebody interviewed him and asked him, he's like, so, bruh, Nintendo 64 Classic. And he was like, bruh, I told you from the beginning, this was a special occasion and a limited opportunity for you to get your hands on those classic systems. We only did it because there was a big old gap between the Wii U and the Switch. And we wanted you to have something for the holidays. So we're like, all right, Nintendo Classic, let's do it. And then,
Right.
because it sold so well and you wanted more, we decided to do a second run of the Nintendo Classic. But while we were doing that, we gave you the Super Nintendo Classic.
Yeah.
Now we're done. Now you have a Switch. Now we're concentrating on the Switch. No Nintendo 64 Classic. At least not now, is what he said.
This wouldn't be the first time Reggie lied to you.
Reggie likes to lie a lot.
Because, I mean, it's... well known, and it's no secret, Nintendo filed patents for the N64 Mini components. And so maybe he's just ignorant, and Nintendo Japan is keeping him in the dark. But I find that very hard to believe. I think he knows, and I think maybe at some point they decided, let's focus on the Switch and we'll put this on the back burner for now.
I think that what happened here, dude, and I will be willing to bet on it, is that they wanted to release it this year for Christmas, like they have in the previous 2 years with the other ones, but Red is not giving away the rights to GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, and I can't remember what the other one is, but
it was Killer Instinct.
Was it? Yeah, it was. So they're not going to release a Nintendo 64 Classic without those games.
Those key titles.
Exactly. That's what made the system. That's what made the console. And I think at this point they're negotiating.
Yeah.
So because Microsoft now owns Rare, there's like a conflict of interest going on.
Right.
But let's remember that they also agreed to do a crossplay with Fortnite. So a Nintendo Switch Fortnite can play against an Xbox Fortnite.
Yeah.
So they already have like a little, partnership, handshake thing going. So they might be willing to let Nintendo, showcase those for the Nintendo 64, because let's face it, that was their games to begin with. And it's kind of wrong to say, it's kind of like Star Wars and Fox and Disney. Disney still
Which, by the way, did you hear about Sony finally allowing
crossplay
and then Microsoft suddenly saying like, oh, we have to work on that, we can't do it yet because of the technology.
I think they're just getting back at them. They're getting back at them, kind of like, oh no, you made us wait, now we're gonna make you wait.
Yeah, but it's making them look bad. It's kind of like they were egging them on. It's like the bully that says like, come on, fight me, and the kid finally stands up. All right, let's put up our
I'm good.
No, I can't right now because of this or that. You know, that's kind of what's going on. But
so same idea.
A little bit of showmanship there.
Fox still has distribution rights to Star Wars, and Disney honor that because that's what George Lucas made that agreement with. So it's kind of like the same idea. It doesn't matter that now Disney's about to buy Fox, but that's neither here nor there.
By the way, since we're talking about it, did you hear the news that Sony's not going to be at E3 this coming year?
Yep.
What do you make of that?
They're probably working on a PS5, and they're not ready to announce it.
Well, they already announced they are working on a PS5.
But they're always working on it. But I think like they actually have something tangible
they
where
made it official.
Yeah, like where I think games like Red Redemption were meant for the PS5, and so they probably already had like a kit where they were already working on that type of new next gen, and so they're probably just fine tuning everything, and they don't want to be announcing something that's not quite there yet. Instead of saying like, oh yeah, we're still working on something exciting. What else are they going to talk about? There's nothing else. Nothing really. They don't have nothing. Yeah. Nintendo has this next generation Switch that they keep talking about, but let's make it a point to say that Nintendo has not announced this.
No, they have not made
speculation.
They have not made it official.
Exactly.
Whatsoever.
So, I mean, if they wanted to, they have that, but they don't do E3 since like what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, they just released their.
The Nintendo Direct.
They appear with a booth at an E3. But they don't actually have.
They don't have conferences.
E3 conferences.
Nope.
And what I make of it with Sony not showing up to E3 is, I think that they're finally, maybe last year they woke up to the fact that E3 is not what it used to be.
It's not,
because remember E3. It's kind of like Black Friday. It's fading away.
Exactly.
No, but E3,
let's make E3 great again.
E3 used to be the event, where everybody generates a lot of excitement for new flagship titles and all of that. But then the last few years, I think the last big E3 was the announcement of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One consoles.
Right.
But after that, it just seems like everybody is jaded about it.
Yeah,
and nobody's too excited about it. Especially, I think, in other words, I think the internet kind of killed E3. Yeah. Because there's no more excitement. There's no more surprise reveals, as it were. Everything is leaked now, whether be on purpose or not on purpose, all the news is spoiled before E3 actually shows up. And also, I think a lot of developers are
pretty
tired
much done,
of getting buried in the news amongst other, like, tons of other news that's released in that 3-day span or that 2-day span leading up to E3. And I think it came to a point for a lot of them, particularly Sony, where it just didn't make sense to kind of get buried in the news amongst everybody else.
Right.
So they want to have that control of saying, we're going to announce it when we want to announce it, not by their deadline of this conference. And I think that in a way it's a smart decision, but me being a little bit more old school gamer, I feel like it's E3 is a staple of our generation in gaming, and it's gonna be missed. You know, Sony will be missed at E3, and it's one of the things I look forward to most of the year. You know, like to those conferences, and that's not gonna be there anymore. Regardless of whether the public in general doesn't like it as much as our generation did, but I'm gonna miss it. You know, I'm still gonna watch those like Sony Directs, the Nintendo Directs, but I just, it doesn't have that live feeling. It's kind of like recording a live sports event and then seeing it later. Like, even if you don't know what the result is, but you know it's
you
not
still watch it, yeah.
You know it's not happening live,
Right, but you still get entertained by it.
So it's you're entertained by it, but you're not excited by it anymore because it's not happening right now. Like, there's not a certain feeling that a million other people are learning of this just as you are. It's like you're not part of that moment anymore. You know, I don't know if...
No, I get you.
Do I explain myself?
Yeah. But enough about PlayStation and Sony and E3.
Whoop, whoop.
I want to ask you, did you watch the Lion King trailer?
Yes, I did.
What do you think? I give it to me.
Give
it to me straight.
I'm not gonna lie. I got really excited.
Yeah.
A lot of people I hear were disappointed by it. I'm not one of them.
Dude, it's kind of hard to make it believable.
Look, I saw it on my phone.
Okay.
I saw it on my phone.
the big
so
screen.
as you know, these little phones can have 4K or whatever in them, but you're not gonna get that 4K experience that you would get on a 70-inch television Retina display. You know, so I'm not gonna be able to see all those little inconsistencies in the graphic fidelity of the film.
It's just, I think we're not ready for that yet. I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it looks fine. But I think it could look better if we waited 3-4 more years, you know, because they're following the exact formula as the cartoon, the animated feature, and that's not exactly a remake to me. You know, that's
it's a remaster.
Exactly. And
I was looking at some of the comments on that trailer, and they were all saying like they should have called this the Lion King remastered.
I know, 2.0,
not the Lion King. Live.
I mean, and as much as I love Mufasa's voice in it,
yes,
and they should have found someone else. I mean, I know that Mufasa's Mufasa, and that's kind of hard to replace him, but that's just like, you won the... I don't know. It feels to me like they're really looking for the same formula they had with the animated feature, and they want to bring that forward, thus making more money out of the nostalgia that you have for the cartoon and not for the excitement of something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's a cop-out. I think Disney is playing a game that they're playing it way too safe. Is what I'm trying to say, you know.
I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping it's not too far from the original.
Have you seen the Dumbo trailer?
Yes.
That's original to me.
Yes.
That's
Tim Burton.
That's completely different than the cartoon. That's what I was looking for in the Lion King trailer.
Like a remake of it.
Yes, but this one is exactly the same. Down to the music.
I see the Lion King. I see the Lion King like I saw the live action Beauty and the Beast. Where,
even that one was different though.
Where I think that for the most part it's the same story.
Yeah, but they have a twist.
They
You know what I'm saying?
No.
In this one, I don't see no twist in it.
I mean, it's a trailer.
Even at the trailer, though, you
it's the
could
first.
tell.
It's the first trailer.
I will give it time.
Yeah,
I will give it time.
No, it's a
but
trailer, and I
so
think that's
far,
what they want to generate. Is they want to generate that feeling of like, hey, remember the old Lion King? You remember when you were 12?
Member berries.
Remember? You
Member berries.
remember?
Oh, the member berries.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the comments. People are commenting about my shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it looks cool, huh?
Yeah, I never in my life. This is by the
Red
way.
Superman.
By the way, Black Friday special right here at Target. I saw it. It reminded me of a student that I work with, and that
That wears a Mauritian shirt.
this student loves the
okay.
cup of noodle soup.
So that's why you bought it to
and
wear
I-
to school.
And I kind of bought this, to see
To show him,
what
see what he
the
says.
student's reaction would be like, and
And what happened?
let's just say this student couldn't keep her eyes off of me today. It was so funny.
Like, what, you getting hungry? Just looking at
She's
you?
like,
or-
no, the initial reaction was just kind of like, what? Like, it's just like complete shock. And then throughout the entire day, I've had probably 20 comments about my shirt, both children and adults commenting
Simple
about
things,
my shirt.
the
And
simple
I would have
things.
never imagined, because if it wasn't for this student, I would have never bought this shirt.
Right.
But I thought it was kind of funny enough, and plus the combination of it being on sale for Black Friday and everything. It's like, why not? I'll get the shirt. And I gotta admit, guilty pleasure, I'm kind of enjoying some of the attention that it's getting, because I just think it's such a silly
It's
shirt.
because you haven't seen him in his orange polo shirt with khaki shorts. That's why. Wait till you see him wearing that.
My skin tight
And Rick and
polo
I,
shirt.
lifetime friends here, when we saw him wearing that, we're like, the F. Literally.
WTF? What are you wearing, Leo?
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's
He goes for the shock value.
I like the shock value sometimes. You gotta spice
man.
things up. Gotta.
Yeah. It's not a regular orange, mind you. It's like a hurt your eyes orange. So
It's like glow in the dark orange.
makes him look like darker just because the shirt's so bright.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm a sucker for getting cheap laughs, no matter how, even if it's at my own expense.
Fair enough.
Actually, the orange was kind of like this neon
Yeah,
color.
exactly. Just like that.
Like
almost.
this, on
Oh,
this
man.
controller. But yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for getting cheap laughs. This was one of them.
Cool.
It is what it is.
No. All right. So I got 9 nows. I'm good. You have
You got
something
nothing
No?
else. Well, we covered Sony.
Mm-hmm.
We covered no Nintendo 64. You mentioned there was still Smash Brothers coming our way.
December 7.
We still got The Last of Us to look forward to. Not this
Oh,
year,
that's right,
but
part 2.
coming up pretty soon. Part 2. Days Gone. I'm really looking
That
forward
one's
to that
coming
game.
out as well.
Although that one's kind of like a crapshoot. I'm still not too sure what to make of it.
Yeah.
Because it looks so similar to The Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
We still have that Guillermo del Toro, was it? Video game?
That weird one with the baby and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last Stranding.
Last Stranding. That's right.
Yeah, so I mean, we still got a lot of good stuff to look
Lot of
forward to.
PS4.
But I'll be honest with you, this year in gaming has been the absolute best since GTA 5 came out and The Last of Us came out that year.
Which, it's time for a GTA 6, I think. GTA 6.
I don't want to go there yet because
I
Red Dead just came out.
Yeah, but they're not related.
Give me 2 years, Rockstar.
I remember when we had the GTA 3 Vice City San Andreas. That was like almost a yearly event, and as the games kept getting released, they kept getting bigger and bigger.
Right.
And then we had GTA 4. That was like the big old gap between San Andreas and Part 4, where it's like you were going to the next generation. And when that game came out, it was like, this is what GTA feels like. This is legit now. And then GTA 5 completely redid the formula. So I'm hoping that by next generation, at the beginning of the next generation, we should have GTA 5. And I don't know. I heard another rumor. Skyward Sword, Zelda, apparently it's getting a remake for the Switch. Not a remaster. like a remake, like a completely
Oh,
brand
really?
new game.
Now that's interesting.
Yes, because
Remasters,
Skyward
we get them all the
Sword.
time. and
No, it's
they're remasters. I like remasters. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hate on remasters. I like remasters a lot.
Yeah.
But
No,
if you're
this is
talking
a remake. This is like a completely ground up new Zelda game based on the Skyward Sword, which was the 25th anniversary, I think, release of
Yeah.
Zelda, and one of the best, in my opinion, if not the best, right after Ocarina of
that
Time.
nobody played.
I don't understand why.
I know-
I think
I-
it was the motion controllers. I think a
I
lot
can
of people
tell
got
you
turned off because of that.
Why I think that nobody got into it, and it's that beginning of the game tutorial. It's killer.
Really?
Yeah, it's just so monotonous, so non-fun.
I
It takes
love that
such a
game.
long time. I feel like it took. I think it in real time it probably took an hour and a half, but it feels like it takes so much more of your time than that. And it's such a hand-holdy game. Like it tells you exactly step by step what to do.
It's
and-
because you have the Motion Plus controller, and now you actually control the sword depending on which movement you make. That's how the sword works.
I mean, yeah, I get all that, but it still does a lot of the little things that felt like they're so outdated, and that's what I'm hoping they redo. I hope they listen to the fans and just really remake that. and make
Yeah,
it cool.
because I mean,
Which
Breath of
also
the
goes to-
Wild was so good.
Back to my point I had made
Earlier.
in many of the other episodes is the Switch is a HD remaster machine, and I'm not saying that in a bad way because
Now you can take them anywhere.
you can, that's one point, you can take all your old games anywhere. And the second point is also that Nintendo has had a lot of great systems, but at the same time not a lot of games that a lot of the public
Yeah,
have gotten an
it's
opportunity to play.
Mostly Zelda,
Because
Mario.
a lot of people didn't buy a Nintendo Wii, they didn't
Yeah.
buy a Wii U.
The Wii U was not that great either.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a bad idea to bring these older games to the Switch. I think
Right.
I think it's actually a great thing, and it's
Was
it's,
there a Zelda game for the Wii U?
Yeah,
Which one?
well, Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay.
And they also released
They was the remasters,
the
but
Wind Waker,
not an original
and then
one.
there was also, what's the wolf one called?
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because Breath of the Wild was originally going to be released for the Wii U, and it had been delayed for so many years that they're just like, no, this game is too big to keep it on
Yeah.
the system. We need it on the new one. That's what happened. So yeah, we technically did not have a Zelda game for the Wii U, which
An
that
exclusive,
never happens.
It would have been Breath of the Wild.
There's always
But
at least two
they took a
Zelda
while.
games per system.
Mhm.
That's the rule. Rule stands.
At the beginning and at the end
Yeah.
of the
Rule
console
stands.
cycle.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh man, yeah. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping. Come on, Nintendo, make it official. I'm looking forward to getting a Nintendo Switch 2.0 next
Gonna
year.
happen, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some small modification, or you know what would be the worst thing about it? That they don't even release anything. It's like, we never said anything. You're the fools that kept going with
Yeah.
that story.
Oh, if they don't do
Reggie Films anime.
that, if they do that, I'm just not gonna buy a Nintendo Switch.
You have to though, dude. There's so many good games. I'm enjoying mine.
Name 3 that are.
Pikachu. Let's go Pikachu, bro.
I'm
Well,
not
you
into-
weren't a Pokemon guy.
not into
but,
Pokemon.
Oh man, I'm enjoying the crap out of that game.
Name 3 games
Uh,
that aren't remasters or
Dragon Ball Z that we were about to play here, but
I have that on PC.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
You can take them anywhere.
There's only one game I can think of,
Breath of the Wild,
and that's no, because I already have Breath of the Wild.
but it's
on
not the
Wii U.
same though.
It's the same game.
It's not,
It's just
though.
not the same. It's not on Ultra HD or whatever,
Well,
but it's the same game.
all right.
And the game I'm talking about is Mario Odyssey. That's the only one.
Okay. And you
That's
know,
the only
I
one.
never went back to it.
And-
I think I got to the third, fourth level, and I haven't gone back.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that. It's like, and now that it's been out, like, and I've seen all these other games come out since then, it doesn't seem that appealing to me. Maybe I'm growing up, or
Once you sit down and
Yeah.
actually play it, it's fun. It's Mario 64 remaster, like made
Times 10,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
So it's good. I enjoy playing it. It's just that I have something else to play that's better at
Right.
this moment, and that's why it's
Yeah.
like
I'm,
backlog.
I'm looking more forward to playing games like Spider-Man than that. Spider-Man,
I want to go back to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I love that game, but then I got to play Pokemon and Red Dead Redemption, and I haven't gone back to Spider-Man. So that's why I hate having so many games at once, Leo. I'm a one game kind of person.
Yeah.
Once I finish, okay, let's go to the store and get the one that already dropped down on price, all kinds.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Oh well, that's your mistake. I infected you with
Yeah, you
that
did. The
backlog backlog syndrome.
Oh man. All right, whatever.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to personally thank you for joining us today for another stream of DGT Live. This is DGT number 139. I'm Leo, along with
Francisco.
and until next time, enjoy your games and love your families.
Hello there. Digital Game Time, your show about games, movies, and pop culture is now live every week. Follow them and watch the show every Monday on Facebook Live at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Comment, participate, and interact with Leo, Rick, and Francisco as they tell you what's happening in the world of entertainment at facebook.com/digitalgametime. Also, be sure to follow them on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at Digital Game Time, and check out their t-shirts with original designs inspired by pop culture at digitalgametime.com/merchandise. And remember, enjoy your entertainment and love your family.